but when are you going to move into stablecoins?
Yes.
When?
Yes. Look, I think the stablecoin market is fascinating. You know, Ripple, at our core, we are a payments infrastructure company. We use stablecoins today. We use XRP when it's appropriate. We use stablecoins when it's appropriate. We're solving customer problems. Will we do or say more than that? Not today.
So together with Bank Negara Malaysia, South Africa Reserve Bank, and the Reserve Bank of Australia, the problem that we are all trying to solve is cross-border payments. Cross-border payments and settlements, right? You want, well, the holy grail is instantaneous payments and instantaneous settlements or close to real-time settlement so that you remove risk of, uncollateralized positions and at low cost and very high security. So today, if you look at the cross-border payments landscape, it's far from that, very far from that. So this is a problem we need to solve. G20 has focused on this, and the Financial Stability Board has focused on this. So Project Dunbar is an attempt to do this, focusing on a shared platform that would enable international settlements using digital currencies issued by multiple central banks. The MAS has experimented bilaterally with the Bank of Canada under Project Ubin, going back a few years. We are now trying to scale that through this effort with the BIS to have multiple CBDCs issued by central banks for the purpose of payments and settlements within a platform, within a decentralized platform. We also want to use the opportunity to identify the challenges of implementing such a multi-CBDC platform that is shared across central banks. What are the design solutions you need and to address some of the challenges? So this second objective is just as important as the first one about technology. Issues like governance, for instance.
So yes, so we try to be very clear that we are a private software company, and the solutions that we developed incorporate the capabilities of these open source softwares. Specifically, there are two technologies that we really focus on. One is called Interledger Protocol, and the second one is called XRP Ledger. Basically, the former is kind of like the blockchain technology. The latter is more of like a digital asset, you know, like a crypto asset. And from our perspective, it's not possible for us to succeed to the extent that we can, which would be this kind of ubiquitous internet of value, as a private company, if the software that we're using is strictly proprietary. You really need something like the equivalent of internet protocol, which means that when we go to these financial institutions and we're selling our software to them, the fundamental software that's powering it and the fundamental capabilities that are really unique, that make our software unique, that is open source, which means that if a big swath of the market decides to use Ripple software, but another swath of the market decides to use software from a bunch of different providers, that's okay because it's interoperable. It'd be like the idea of if Google was using one internet protocol and Facebook was using another internet protocol, so you as a consumer would need to sign up for two internets, that's a big pain. That's something that you want to avoid. So it's this idea of like, not just network effects, but a network of network effects, that Ripple's success should lead to the success of other companies that want to kind of contribute to the development of this ecosystem.
Okay.